Hello, guys. Welcome back to the BFC, where we go into the trenches of the trading world. I hope you're having a great night. So I wanted to talk a little bit about IFUS and what they have going on. We called this one at about 1 to 2 cents. We got a good BFC buy in there, and this thing ran up to the teens. It was great. But since then, it's been downtrending, and the question is this the reversal? Is the reversal coming? And so it has a lot to do with, is their business growing? Is the product disruptive, which we already know it is, but we're going to talk about that in a second. But let's look at the chart. Are we reversing in IFUS? I'm not going to say would I buy this now, because I think that this is a type of long-term investment. So anything down here, if you believe in the product, if you believe in what Mark has done over at IFUS, then you're going to invest. And like I said, we're going to talk about those specifics in a second. But let's talk specifically the stock. I had 7 cents marked. There was this nice consolidation, and I said, if this support broke here, then we're gonna be churning down basically back to where we started, and here we were. 238 was the low peak, not the low peak, the low point. No peaks. There are no low peaks. There's low points, but no. So we've seen some recent action here, and so I'm lining things up. And do I like what I see? Well, in the next couple days. We want to see this resistance clear, and ultimately we want to go past 7 cents. Looking at the 1 year, we want to be past the 10-cent mark, the 10.8 mark, right about you're at 10.72. Why don't we close above that? So one thing for a reversal that I look at, I want to see a resistance become a support. So this thing could be churning, or maybe this is just a pump. Maybe this is just a bunch of buying happening and people are excited. Whether there's a consistent influx of volume into the stock, well, that remains to be seen. So we're going to see how this plays out over the next couple of weeks. So do I think it's safe to buy down here? For me personally, I'm buying dips at 4, and waiting for things to come back a little bit if I want to establish a position here, and then I would go from there. So that's where I would go just to play it safe. But this doesn't take away from what the company's actually doing. All right. They're doing great stuff. And I want to talk a little bit about, they just put out 2 press releases, one on February 10th, one on February 13th. I'm going to put the links in the description so you guys could click through and read those. But overall, this is, everything is bullish here. All right. They have game-changing results with their SGP Plus trial. It's unbelievable. They have a rancher running a blind trial with SGP Plus, and for 3 months, they're seeing a record weight gain in healthier cattle and improved meat quality. The hydration levels are up, and the water requirements are down. That means this is big cost savings and better herd management. This is huge for the cattle industry. I've covered this stock for almost 2 years now, and I'm telling you, what Mark Walther is doing at IFUS is unbelievable. The feed formula eliminates expensive feedstocks, and it still is outperforming neighboring ranchers. So this blind test is going very, very well. And that ranchers even making extra income selling SGP Plus rations to others. And so it's creating a steady revenue stream for IFUS. And the truth is, this is scientifically backed. IFUS researchers confirmed that white rot fungi in SGP Plus improves hydration, which is huge for ranchers dealing with water shortages. This is big, guys. One of the most vulnerable things right now in our country is the cattle industry and our food supply. So I am all about what they're trying to complete here at IFUS. The truth is, they're expanding globally, and they're already receiving international orders. Actually, they just received their first Australian order for Intact Digest, and it just came in. So, I know people that I've tried Intact Digest. I know people that swear by it. I have a couple friends that got to try the product, and they say it does absolutely make a difference. The truth is, CEO Mark Walther and the new VP Trey Schmidt, they're heading to India. That's another thing, to meet with Agricole Biotech, all right, which is considering a joint venture with 4 major sugar mills. Guys, the numbers are going to be huge. And if they get the footprint in India, it's game over. The revenue is going to be unbelievable. It's a game changer. unbelievable game changer. And they've been talking about India for a while. So I want to see development. All right. The truth is they got strong sales. They got new orders rolling in. So not only just for SGP Plus, but the Supreme AG. And I just talked about Integ Digest. So I don't know. Very exciting. There, I said it again. I'm an excited person speaking the truth about this company that is setting out to like literally transform the cattle industry. It's going to be unbelievable. But yeah, they have 40,000 pounds of SGP Plus headed to Mississippi following a successful presentation to the Minority Farmers Association, a potential entry into new customer base. So, and actually they did post that. So I think that went very, very well for them. And ranches in Texas and Oklahoma confirm SGP Plus for replacing hay. All right. That is unbelievable. That's, like I said, this is game changing. I want to get Mark back on to talk about all these things, talk about the specifics. And most importantly, I think the financials are looking solid. They posted their first quarter financials as of December 31st, 2024, showing a profit. And so that's a positive. They're moving in the right direction. They're growing revenue. They're keeping operations profitable. So you got to ask yourself, what is next? I think they do need international expansion, and take advantage of these opportunities in India and beyond India, but more importantly, I mean, we could do so much in the United States with this, and it's going to save people a lot of money, and it's going to produce higher quality meat. It's going to save water. It really is a solution. And so I think it's a positive thing that we're also seeing increased sales and new partnerships. And I think this is going to fuel that solid long-term growth. All right. So the bottom line is IFUS is making serious moves. The science backs their product. Sales are growing and they're expanding globally. All right. I'm excited about that. I'm excited for Mark, and I really want to see him succeed in that. Now, as for the stock, we're going to see where that goes. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This thing could get batted down at 7, and maybe that's an opportunity. But this, like I said, this is one of those stocks. If you believe in the company, if you believe in what they're doing, if you believe in the product, if you are about, healthier cattle, a great, strong meat supply, or if you're about water conservation, if you're about all the things that are affecting farmers now, this could be the stock for you. And so, like I said, for me personally, I'm waiting it out to add, and I'm waiting for like after this recent pump, I'm going to see, all right, is it going to come back, or is it going to rebound? And I'm looking to see if that 7-cent marker, if that builds support there. And then I think ultimately, if we could churn up and consolidate over 10 cents, we could see a major reversal for this, and it could be, above and beyond for 2025 for Mark Walther and company over at IFUS. So I don't know. That's all I got. I'm very excited about the stock. I've had Mark on the show multiple times. Maybe we could sit down and have a BFC chat, because the truth is he's passionate about what he does. The product works. I mean, it's unbelievable that they have a substantial solution to a lot of what's affecting the cattle industry. And not only that, you're talking about saving water, you're talking about higher quality meat, and you're talking about a substantial solution to the problem. And that we don't always see. We see a lot of dreams and ideas, but this is actually real. It's a real product, and it gets real results. So I think the biggest thing is to get the government on board and get these farmers in and show the results. Show the results, so that way it's like saying, hey, the government could save a lot of money, especially with the subsidies that are given out to farms. There's a lot we could talk about with that, and that's a conversation I'd love to have with Mark, and to see how that would positively affect it. So that's it. I wanted to give a quick update. I hope you guys are doing good. Shout out to anybody that is invested in the stock, and let me know what you think about IFUS down below. Is this a reversal? Is this just a short-term little pump? And is it going to just start coming back down to the 2 to 3 cent range and further decline? Or is this a reversal? You tell me what you think. I love the product. I love what the company is doing. So the story remains to be written, and I cannot wait. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, there is more that binds us than breaks us. Peace out.